Jody's Corner, my favorite.
YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome back to Jody's Corner. It's time for some more Game of Thrones, baby.
That's right.
I'm Jody Joe, repping that Superman status, and to my right is none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself. That's the
I'm
code.
still here.
Hey, we still here, brother. Part 2 to this part. Well, this part 7 or this part 8. I don't know where we left off, bro. She was lit though.
Was lit.
We had amazing discussions and topics and all that. You know how we go, man, when it comes to GOT. The shit don't never stop. So I'm interested in seeing what happens after Aegon laid waste.
Yeah, it's kind of close
to Westeros. Yeah, he's Westeros is conquered. He's now built up King's Landing.
Mm-hmm.
And what now?
I mean, we gotta fall into. We're gonna. I mean, it's got.
Oh, you said the Dance of Dragons sheet. This. Oh,
because we have to lead up to Aerys Targaryen.
Aerys, the Mad King.
Yeah, we have to lead up to him.
This is gonna go all the way to Aerys?
I don't know if it's gonna go all the way, but I'm saying there's gaps. We still have room for more shit to happen.
Well, nigga, let's stop speculating, nigga. Let's pull up. Let's go. Chapter 9, House Martell, Princess of Dorne. Here we go. I would love to know about these guys. Get some knowledge, my nigga.
But while Aegon titled himself Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, in reality he held only 6.
Oh yeah.
Never knelt.
Bruh. Before I heard in the show.
Yeah, I heard too.
In the show that even dragons failed to penetrate Dorne because of the mountains or the highlands or something. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, well, I'm just. I heard some shit.
Let's just watch the sheet. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Visenya had flown into the Vale and returned with its crown. Mimicking her sister,
that's from the little boy.
Rhaenys had flown over the enemy force holding the passes into Dorne and landed in the castle of its ruling lady, Princess Marya of House Martell. Marya was 80 years old, fat, bald, and blind. Behind her back, many sniggered at her as the yellow toad of Dorne. The beautiful Rhaenys probably thought as much when they met. She demanded Princess Marya kneel to her brother Aegon, though she allowed that on account of Marya's age and health, a simple vow of submission would do. But the princess told the queen that the Targaryens weren't wanted in Dorne, and no Martell would ever bow, bend, or break, no matter how badly they burned. Rhaenys could have mounted her dragon right then and roasted Marya in the castle as her brother had done at Harrenhal. But whatever she saw in Marya's eyes scared her right back to King's Landing, with a dragon's tail between its legs.
What?
After Aegon's coronation, Rhaenys returned to Dorne with Aegon and Visenya, and their dragons. But no armies met them in the field, and no lords defied them in their castles.
Yes.
As the dragons approached, Dorne simply emptied. House Martell had learned from Harrenhal and the Field of Fire. The dragons were unbeatable in battle, but wars were more than battles. Unopposed, Aegon claimed Dorne for his own, but as soon as he returned to King's Landing, his castle was hurled off towers, and his royal garrison vanished in the desert, never to be seen again.
Fuck,
let's go back home.
His wings changed, but whatever she saw in Mary's eyes,
niggas was getting slain.
To King's Land. Dragons approached, Dorne simply empty.
They were empty.
House Martell had learned from Harrenhal and the Field of Fire. The dragons
so
were
they knew.
unbeatable in battle, but wars were more than battles. Unopposed, Aegon claimed Dorne for his own, but as soon as he returned to King's Landing, his castellans were hurled off towers, and his royal garrison vanished in the desert, never to be seen again. Except perhaps when the winds change and the sands cough up old bones and armor. Rhaenys returned on their axes, intent on revenging herself against Marya Martell. But Dorne was no longer empty. The Dornish kept Marya's promise and fought even while burning under dragon flame. And they won. One day a bolt pierced the eye of Meraxes and knocked the dragon out of the sky. House Martell remained unbroken. Unlike the unfortunate Rhaenys, in their wrath, Aegon and Visenya set flame to every castle and city but Sunspear, trying to turn the people against House Martell. But the Dornish stayed loyal, and when Aegon returned to King's Landing, he found assassins waiting for him in the streets of his own capital. If not for Visenya, the Conqueror would not have enjoyed his conquest for very long. From then on, the king and his family would be guarded by the 7 greatest knights in the realm. The King's Guard.
King's Guard, I mean.
When Marya died in her sleep, her weak and tired son sued for peace. But old Marya had exhausted Aegon as well, and he granted the request. The Targaryens still wanted Dorne, and eventually they would have it, but not at the point of a sword. They would buy it the same way great lords buy anything. With a daughter.
Whoa!
Marriage. Sneaky tactics. That's right. I'd have just heard about the vanishing part, but you know. Well, they played to their strengths. That's all.
So, because of a lucky arrow to the eye, killing the dragon.
I wouldn't say just because of a lucky arrow, but because they went back and fought them and burned their shit. You know.
But then when they went back, there was assassins waiting for them, almost killing the king. That doesn't seem like an L to me.
That wasn't a dragon fight, though.
Right.
Like I said, they were doing the shady tactics, which is fine. You know,
assassins.
You got to do what you can. But they did fight the dragon, the chick on the dragon's back. But that was just the dragon and her versus, you know, their army shooting at the dragon and shit. She didn't have an army, right? So, you know.
Who didn't have an army?
She didn't come back with her army. She came back to burn the old bitch. Remember, she came by herself.
Yeah.
And then when she you know, got scared because she got that look in her eye or whatever, she went back. They came back with their army. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
And then when they went back, they was ransacking their shit and doing all that shit. So she came back for revenge by herself.
Oh, she came by herself?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Rewind it.
I think she came back with the army.
Nah, ain't no army.
And fought even while burning under dragon flame. And they won. Earned from Harrenhal and the Field of Fire. The dragons were unbeatable in battle. But wars were more than battles. Unopposed, Aegon claimed Dorne for his own. But as soon as he returned to King's Landing, his castellans were hurled off towers, and his royal garrison...
Yeah, them niggas were sneaking attacks.
Yeah,
seen again.
I get you.
Except perhaps when the winds change and the sands cough up old bones and armor. Rhaenys returned on Meraxes,
She
intent
came
on
back.
avenging herself against Marya Martell.
Just her.
But
Yeah.
Dorne was no longer empty. The Dornish kept Marya's promise and fought even while burning under dragon flame. And they won. One day a bolt pierced the eye of Meraxes and knocked the dragon out of the sky. House Martell...
You gotta listen to these words too. She probably was there for
Days.
a while. Yeah, he said one
One
day.
day.
You
One
know,
day. So she was there laying waits for days,
all these
maybe
niggas
weeks.
shooting up at that dragon. She was burning a couple niggas,
Yeah.
you know. But like I
Okay.
said, if the army was there fighting on ground, and then she was doing that shit Khaleesi was doing, when we saw that shit, that Dragon Rex shit, remember that?
Yeah.
It's a different story when you got the army on the ground and the dragon in the sky. You know? So,
Like that sheet that Bronn had could have.
but I don't take it from the Dorns. You play to your strengths.
No doubt. But I just don't see how the Targaryens just gave up. Like, see, that goes to show
What do you mean gave up?
Like, because Aegon didn't crush them. He could have went back with his army.
He went back.
and crushed them.
He went back.
No, he went back to lay siege to all the towns except that place.
Like they explained that too, so they could turn against each other.
Yes.
So he went back, but it was empty again, and he just burned shit. So they can.
No, it wasn't empty again.
It was empty.
First time he came, it was empty. Came back, they effed his shit up. She came back, got her dragon wrecked. So then he and the other dragon went, laid all them towns to waste, except where the queen was at,
Yeah.
to try to get them to turn against each other. Then he went back, Assassins was waiting on this nigga.
He went back home.
He went back home. Assassins was waiting on him at home. Oh, these niggas ain't playing fair. And then he just chose, all right, since she died, all right, fine,
well,
peace. Nigga, go back with your army and finish them.
No. I believe it was a back and forth. Because he said that when old girl died, her
she died of natural causes.
Yeah, but when she died, her I forgot the words.
Her
sons or nephews or whatever.
And he sued for peace.
They decided to come give peace.
Yeah.
So I think it was a back and forth going on, but there's no headway. He couldn't get it by force.
He could though.
I mean,
from what I'm hearing from here,
what I'm hearing, it
was just unlucky assassins. It wasn't. They didn't lose it. They never lost in war.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it sounds like he's trying to take it by force, but nothing's happening. And one day the old girl died, and then her little.
I think this is different because the show said something about the hills and the high places or some shit. Why dragons couldn't penetrate Dorne.
I only heard about
nothing spoken of that.
I only heard about them leaving the places empty and nobody to fight. Which I didn't want to ruin for you, but that's all.
I heard. I think Oberyn was talking about it. Yes, but they didn't come to Dorne, like or something like our high hills, our Saharas and our high hills, or something like that. Because that's why you want me at your table. Because Tywin asked Oberyn to be at the table with him. Oh, you want us to be your allies because the dragons. There's a girl that has 3 dragons and a Dothraki army. And you need our help to fight them. Because we were the only ones successful at fighting against the dragons with our high hills and our... Some shit he said. Something about the landscape of Dorne. Comment section. I don't know. Let's push.
The unfortunate reigners. In their wrath, Aegon and Visenya set flame to every castle and city but Sunspear, trying to turn the people against House Martell. But the Dornish...
That's loyal. I like the Dorns, man. They seem like tight.
To King's Landing, he found assassins waiting for him in the streets of his own capital. If not for Visenya, the Conqueror would not have enjoyed his conquest for very long. From then on, the king and his family would be guarded by the 7 greatest knights in the realm, the King's Guard. When Marya died in her sleep, her weak and tired son sued for peace.
Weak and tired.
Marya had exhausted Aegon as well. And he granted.
That's what I'm saying. It had to have been a back and forth.
Still wanted Dorne, and
it wasn't just the one encounter.
But not at the point.
No, I know, but
they would buy it the same way great lords buy anything.
I hear what you're saying. They could have went back and burned everything. But it is what it is.
Dragons, bro. The last dragons. There's only 2 left.
After the conquest, when men looked up, they saw dragons. Nobles learned to keep their eyes down, but the gods weren't used to sharing the heavens. When Aegon died, the High Septon led the Faith and its army in revolt, claiming that the Valyrian tradition of wedding brother to sister was an abomination in the eyes of the 7, though no one could explain where the divine
Look at those
mother
idiots.
and father had come
Look
from.
at them.
Wearing
My
that shit.
ancestor
Probably got them stars on their foreheads.
or Maegor the Cruel, as men slander him, put a bounty on the head of every militant priest, and miraculously, the
Dead.
faith soon returned to the sects.
Dead.
With Dorne in the fold and the faith put in its place, none in Westeros were left to oppose my family. So we started opposing each other. In a dance
There
of
it
dragons,
is.
a Targaryen princess tried to steal her brother's throne. Thanks to her stupidity, most of our dragons died, though one, thankfully, ate her before it did. But even without our dragons, we were still the blood of old Valyria, which proved just as dangerous. One of my foolish ancestors didn't see what separated his bastards from our family proper and legitimized them all on his deathbed. Adopting the name Blackfire, the bastards proved their nature and tried to seize their father's kingdom. And when they failed, their sons tried. When the sons failed, their grandsons tried, until finally Sir Barristan the Bold, Knight of the Kingsguard, slew Meleys the Monstrous in the War of the Ninepenny Kings, ending the last of the Blackfire line. Ultimately, without our dragons and with our blood diluted by commoners, we failed to see the greatest threat growing under our noses.
As the saying goes, every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin. They must have dropped the one for King Aerys. for at first he seemed to have dodged the family madness. But as he grew older, he began to see conspirators everywhere, and where there were none, he worked to create them. As one of his Kingsguard, I saw firsthand that a king
Jamie.
who couldn't rule his own mind couldn't rule 7 kingdoms.
Boy, clean
endured his
cut.
reign because we hoped his son Rhaegar would right the realm when he ascended to the throne. But then Rhaegar proved as mad as his father and snatched Lyanna Stark, daughter of the Warden of the North and betrothed to Robert Baratheon, Lord of the Stormlands. When Lyanna's father and eldest brother demanded justice, the Mad King obliged, laughing as he dispensed it.
Unsatisfied with only 2 murders, the
what?
Mad King then ordered Jon Arryn,
Stormlands. When Lyanna's father and eldest brother demanded justice,
Leon's
The
father.
Starks.
the Mad King obliged, laughing as he dispensed it.
Unsatisfied with only 2 murders, the Mad King then ordered Jon Arryn, Lord of the Vale, to execute his 2 wards, Robert Baratheon and Eddard Stark. Instead, Jon Arryn raised the Vale in revolt. Ned Stark slipped past royalist sentries and raised the north, and Robert won 3 battles in a single day to unite the Stormlands behind him,
Nigga tight.
only to be defeated by a royalist army and forced to flee, leaving his home of Storm's End besieged.
The Hand of the King finally cornered Robert in the town of the Stony Sept and sent his soldiers door to door searching for the rebel leader. But the villagers hated the Mad King and loved Robert, and kept him 1 step ahead of the soldiers, until only one refuge remained. As the soldiers closed
Nigga
in,
whoring and
all
shit.
the town bells rang out. Hearing of Robert's plight, our father and Jon Arryn had rushed to the Riverlands and enlisted our grandfather
They
Hospitality
skip way
to help
ahead.
them. Together, they routed the Hand's army and rescued Robert. To celebrate and cement the Tully alliance, our father wed our mother Catelyn, and Jon Arryn took our aunt Lysa. Only a fortnight later, both men rushed back into the field, for the dragon had finally woken.
While my father's servants were losing my father's kingdoms, my brother Rhaegar had been cooped up with his mistress, whore, whatever else, I'd call her a distraction. But now Rhaegar came to his senses and returned to King's Landing. He persuaded our father to summon his estranged friend, Lord Tywin Lannister, the richest and most powerful lord in the realm. Rhaegar himself would lead the royal army against the usurper, Robert. On the banks of the Trident, my brother fought the man whose wife he'd stolen, and who fought to steal his birthright in return. In the end, Robert wanted it more. His hammer shattered my brother's armor, and its rubies fell into the river like raindrops,
Rubies.
vanishing in the current.
Smashed it in!
Defeat. Nothing stood between Robert and King's Landing. Imagine the king's surprise a fortnight later when he saw not stags, but lions outside his gates. His former hand, Tywin Lannister, had come to the capital with a force even Robert couldn't match, claiming to be loyal to the king. Trusting what he wanted to believe, Aerys ordered the gates opened, and the Lannister forces dutifully began to rape, pillage, and murder the king's actual loyal subjects.
Dang.
When Eddard Stark finally arrived at the capital with Robert's army, he found Lannister banners hanging over the sacked city, Targaryen corpses littering its streets, and Sir Jaime Lannister sitting on the Iron Throne. Below him, the Mad King Aerys, whom Sir Jaime had sworn to guard, lay in a pool of his own blood from a sword thrust through his back. Lord Eddard might have thanked Sir Jaime for doing the realm a favor, but honorable as he was, Lord Eddard condemned Sir Jaime as a kingslayer, a name he would never escape.
Unlike Lord Eddard, Robert appreciated my contribution to his glorious victory. He pardoned me for my crime and even kept me on his Kingsguard beside Sir Barristan Selmy, who'd been wounded at the Trident fighting for Rhaegar. True, both of us had failed to protect our Targaryen charges, but perhaps that's what Robert liked most about us. When my father presented Robert with the bodies of Rhaegar's wife and 2 children, Ned Stark hiked up his skirts and demanded Robert send their killer to Dorne and me to the wall. But I saw what Ned couldn't. Robert was ashamed of the bodies, and more ashamed of his relief. He knew that Rhaegar's heirs had to die or his throne would never be safe. But glorious heroes didn't kill children. They simply didn't punish their murderers.
No doubt I would have suffered a similar fate. But my father had wisely sent me and my pregnant mother to Dragonstone. When the usurper heroically sent men to kill me and my newborn sister to protect his stolen throne, a loyal knight smuggled us across the narrow sea to Essos. And so the last dragons of Valyria, heirs to the greatest dynasty from the greatest civilization this world has ever known, slept in sewers and foraged for scraps in alleyways, one step ahead of the usurper's knives, and one step behind the whispers of his spy master, Varys. But we won't run forever. One day I'll return to my kingdoms with an army, take back my throne, and repay all traitors with the only coin my family knows.
Fire and blood.
And blood.
They skipped over a lot right there at the end.
That shit tight, bro. Nigga, I want to go out.
This fool's getting his blade.
Oh, I'm like, shit. Go be the oath keeper. Fire and blood. Oh, I'm gonna,
Going into battle?
let's go to war, my nigga.
No, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, man, this shit make you want to just put some armor on and
Fuck that.
until you get stabbed. Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
You get gutted.
Not really. Not if you're good. If you're good with this, you can't get got. Only thing you gotta look out for are arrows, my nigga. If that's the thing about back then, if you're good with a sword, you're almost immortal.
There's always if that. There's always a better something. Shut your mouth.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit there. God dang, that shit is beautiful. Thank you to Theron. Oh, TSC for sending me this shit.
Oh yeah,
This
that
is
shit's
the
dope.
Oath Keeper, bruh.
That
This
shit's
is the
dope.
sword from Brienne of Tarth, given to her by Sir Jaime Lannister, made from the Valyrian steel
That's right.
of Ned Stark.
That's what I was just about to say.
This is Ned Stark's sword,
made from greatness.
motherfrigger. With the velvet, you know.
Made from that big ass sword.
Got the lion's head on it. I hate this pummel. I wish it had the.
What you want to put on the stag? The wolf?
I would love to put it, but I can't put a stag because this
The
nigga
wolf.
Robert was a hammerman.
You
so
like the
nah, if I put something on
you
there,
like the North, it's a wolf. You say they the OGs.
they are the OGs.
You know, that's their shit. Who you put?
I put a bear on there,
A bear?
like Long Claw. Sir Jorah Mormont, man. Jorah, man.
I'll put a wolf on my shit. Fuck
You
that.
put a wolf on.
I'm Stark all the way, baby.
Ned is gone, so
I'm Stark. I don't care who's gone. Ned's gone. I'm Stark.
Stark. I feel you, but
Ned's legacy
I'll do a bear.
runs too deep.
I like
can't.
House
King
Mormon. We're not a big house. I like House Mormon, man. They got G's, bruh. And Jorah, man, my favorite character in the show, bruh.
My nigga Ned.
He's a great swordsman too, man. Jorah, he killed
alright.
the, he took
Alright.
he alright.
Alright.
Nigga, he killed the Dothraki Blood Rider in single combat. Nigga.
Yeah, them niggas savages anyways. Them niggas
Nigga,
wild.
Was he told that slave that?
He was strategy against that nigga.
Nah, he beat that nigga head up, bruh.
Nigga.
He killed that nigga.
He just like he be killing them regular the other nigga. He be using
Nah,
they
he killed a Blood Rider, nigga. Them,
they be
them
wild,
special
bro.
Dothrakis.
That nigga that was chasing Brian.
Yeah, that nigga.
Bro, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Nigga tried to
out.
his dirt nigga threw his ting, get that shit out of here, nigga.
Who that nigga? Fuck. I'm out, bro. I was out, bro.
Bro said, this nigga serious. Bro didn't want no parts of that shit.
That shit was
But they was
funny.
gonna sell when they got caught, Jorah and Tyrion by the black nigga, and they were gonna get sold as slaves.
Yeah, I know.
Tyrion said he's one of the greatest fighters in all of Westeros. You're lucky. And they were like, this old man must be 60. And he was like, he unseated, whatchamacallit? Jousting. Jousting is boy games. He was like, I defeated a Dothraki blood rider in single combat. You lie. Put a sword in my hand and I'll make you one of the richest men in the Essos.
He's
Yeah,
selling
nigga.
himself. You gotta watch out with
He
Game of
did
Thrones,
though.
You know, they be selling,
He told the truth. He defeated.
I ain't never seen it.
It happened in season 1 at the wedding. Someone disrespected Khaleesi, or someone tried to attack, and he went head up with him and killed him.
The shady tactics.
It wasn't shady. It was a clean kill. He just killed him.
Cause he
out. I'm telling you, he
I
beat
seen
him.
it.
All right, yeah,
he used
beat
the
him.
fact that his sword has a hook on the end and shit. He's a smarter tactician and shit.
He just beat him. That's just getting beat.
I know it's getting beat, but
He fairly defeated that Dothraki blood rider.
he used the fact that his sword was bent. That's how they sword be.
Yeah.
He tried to hit him and he locked it in. They tried to put, nah, nigga, I'm about to kill you now.
Yeah. That counts.
Just saying.
That's legit. That's a win.
I didn't say it wasn't a win.
Who knows how Robert crushed Rhaegar's shit?
Don't make it sound
Who
like
knows how
it was
Robert
this-
crushed Rhaegar's shit?
Nah, nigga, nah, dude, I'm just saying.
It was. I saw the fight, bro.
I saw the fight. That shit was quick.
It was quick. He
Anyways.
served his shit up and slit his throat.
Whatever, bro.
We don't know what Robert did to Rhaegar. We know he crushed the chest, but how? Maybe he did he even have his sword? Did Rhaegar have his sword in his hand?
Nigga shot him in the shoulder right here when he was about to get him. He's like,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, nigga.
I'm joking. That's another thing I wanted to go over. You have to be careful with these lores. Cause you see how they tell you stuff, but don't tell you
They
everything.
skipped a lot.
They skip a huge chunk of the
They skipped
Dance
it.
of Dragons. They just skipped a huge.
There was no Dance of Dragons.
No, they skipped it. They just mentioned it, like they were fighting amongst themselves. Then they started some dead
Yeah,
dragons.
yeah.
They skipped
All
all
those
the air
dead
battles
dragons.
and shit, and
How
sending
did all the
messengers to
dragons
each other.
die? They
Skipped it. They skipped it. They
I
just-
know they're all. How did all the dragons die? You just all bite each. I'll bite you back.
They were-
We're dead.
No, they were fighting in the sky. They have one of these all on that.
And not one could survive. Like he killed her. He bit her before he died. That's like kind of cheesy.
I don't know about all
The
that.
last dragon's about to die.
I don't know about that. I don't think the last dragon died in combat. I think it was an age thing or whatever and whatever. But anyways, the Dance of Dragons with the flying in the sky and dragon that was dope. But they skipped that, and
It went straight over that.
like I said, they be glossing over shit, and they tell you shit without telling you shit. If we didn't know that, assumingly, I would have to assume that he did not kidnap her. From watching this, you would think he did.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Who knows what else they didn't fished in like that
What do you mean in the show or in these lores?
in these little lores? Because
I mean, these lores are still to keep up the lies of the show.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, a lot of what is being said, where I don't have the context of the show or of the books. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to keep it nice and go read the book or go watch the show. They're still trying to keep it that way, so you can't really all of it. Every little detail is what I'm saying. You have to take it for what happened. Okay, that's fine. But
Yeah.
you know,
It was. This was confusing to me, bro.
what was confusing?
They told a lot fast.
They just skipped over. They skipped.
No, even when they started to explain.
They skipped over. They skipped over the Dance with the Dragons, and they skipped over the Robert's Rebellion really fast.
really fast
Really
Robert's
fast.
Rebellion.
That
Is
leads me
Robert's
to believe
Rebellion that deep?
I believe they're gonna.
So many
follow-
houses are involved with that. So they said something about the father and
It's Ned's dad and brother.
Rhaegar decided to get into it and took her, and then this and this, and then they joined alliances and they married this and that. That's how you got the.
They started. They started with
The
Aerys.
Bell, Lord Aaron.
He's in the show.
So he sent him a letter saying, "Kill Robert and Ned for what again? I don't remember. We need to watch. Can we listen to that again?
Yeah, listen to it again.
Listen to that. That shit was mad. I'm gonna go a break. Let's do a break, play by play on this one, because that was a lot, bro.
Was ashamed of the body.
Trusting what he wanted to believe, Ares
Yeah, go back.
Kingdoms, my brother Rhaegar,
Go back.
cooped up with his
unsatisfied with only 2 murders.
Finally, Sir Barristan the Bold,
All right,
knight
this is
of
where
the
it starts.
Kingsguard, slew Meleys the
Yeah.
monstrous.
It's before Ares. After
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
ending the last of the Blackfire line.
So let's talk about this. The Blackfire line.
This
are
is where
bastards.
where
the
the-
bloodline
yeah,
of the bastards.
where the
Once that king legitimized them all before he died.
Right, where all the
So now they're
Targaryen
pure
blood's
after
all over
this.
the place now.
Yeah.
Ultimately, without our dragons and with our blood diluted by commoners, we fail to see the greatest threat growing under our noses.
The greatest threat.
As the saying goes, every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin. They must have dropped the one for King Aerys, for at first he seemed to have dodged the family madness. But as he grew older, he began to see conspirators everywhere, and where there were none, he worked to create them. As one of his Kingsguard, I saw firsthand that a king who couldn't rule his own mind couldn't rule 7 kingdoms. We endured his reign because we hoped his son Rhaegar would right the realm when he ascended to the throne. But then, Rhaegar proved as mad as his father and snatched Lyanna Stark, daughter of the Warden of the North and betrothed to Robert Baratheon, Lord of the Stormlands. When Lyanna's father and eldest brother demanded justice, the Mad King obliged.
Lyanna's father.
Ned's dad and brother.
Ned's dad and brother.
Lyanna's his sister.
Went to the Mad King and says, "Yo, man, your son took my sister,
Scooped up my daughter and my
my
sister.
daughter.
What up?
Yeah. What's up?" Ah!
What happened here is, I saw this in another one. What happened here is they wanted trial by combat and he said your opponent is gonna be the fire. Go.
Fuck.
He lit him up. So but he had already murdered, what is it? I think he murdered the dad. Either he burnt the dad and murdered the son, or murdered
Chopped the head off of one of them.
Yeah, so but yeah, it's Ned's dad and brother that got.
That's crazy.
So that's fuel
As it is
already.
listed.
So one
Oh yeah,
brother,
so
his
yeah,
head
okay, now I
chopped off.
see it. Remember, they tied that shit around his neck and told him to go save his dad. But the more he struggled, the more he killed himself, or some shit like that. There's one of these that goes in detail with this.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is glossed over.
Unsatisfied with only 2 murders, the Mad King then ordered Jon Arryn, Lord of the Vale.
Unsatisfied with only 2 murders.
So Ned and Ned's dad
Ned's
and
dad and the
brother is
brother.
dead.
So he says, because y'all niggas came here,
But that
kill all of them.
no. This is where I say you have to be careful with the wording with this shit. Some of this shit they just glossed over and say shit. Clearly, Robert is loyal to Ned. They're loyal to each other.
Yeah.
Ned's gonna want revenge, blah 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 blah, for his brother.
Yeah.
You gonna go take out Ned, you gonna have to take out Robert. That's just life,
Yeah.
right? But I'm gonna let them say it because they're gonna say it. So Jon Arryn, the Vale, he's in the Vale.
To execute his 2 wards,
There we go.
Robert Baratheon.
They're under them, under him. Kill these niggas because you still loyal to me. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
So yeah, Jon Arryn.
He's Lord of the Vale.
Is he a Targaryen?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Keep going.
Instead, Jon Arryn raised the Vale in revolt.
So he defied the
We
order.
got the Vale and the Starks.
Ned Stark slipped past royalist sentries and raised the North.
So
And
sent
the
Ned home.
Baratheons.
Sent Ned home to raise the North to attack. And what's his name went with the Vale? Robert.
It doesn't look like that here. It looks like they're all together.
They're splitting. They're splitting. They're going that way. Ned is going this. Ned's going home. He just said it. Rewind it.
Man, fuck.
Would right the realm when he ascended to the Stormlands. When Lyanna's
Unsatisfied with Robert Baratheon
Alright, yeah.
and Eddard Stark. Instead, Jon Arryn raised the Vale in revolt.
Jon Arryn raised the Vale in revolt.
Right, that's the revolt because he's still under the 7 kingdoms. His allegiance supposed to be to King's Landing, the king.
Yeah.
Ned Stark slipped past royalist sentries.
What is that? Ned Stark slipped past royalist centuries.
Because they're still what's his name is still the king, and it's still the 7 kingdoms.
Mhm.
So he's going home, but obviously it's still the 7 kingdoms.
Right.
So you got to get home, and then he's gonna raise the North to.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep going.
And raised the North, and Robert won 3 battles in a single day.
And Robert went elsewhere. So we're gonna talk about Robert now. I guess a little bit.
To unite the Stormlands behind him.
There we go.
only to be defeated by a royalist army and forced
There's-
to flee.
What is that?
That's. I assume when you say royalist army, that's whoever is allegiance still with King's Landing, with the king. They're still. Remember, this is civil war, if you will.
Yeah.
So they're not being specific, or unless I'm saying it wrong, interpreting it wrong. Whoever's still with the king, that's who they're fighting. That's why they're sneaking around. Which they're gonna. I don't want to keep saying it because they're gonna move ahead and say when they're knocking on doors looking for Robert.
Yeah.
But they loved Robert more than they loved the king, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't hand him up. So that's it. That's what I'm getting. But like
He was defeated.
yeah, he was defeated by. Well, he ran, he got away. So
Yeah. So nigga, you had your army winning all these battles. You go home and get served up.
he didn't. He tried to go home, but failure.
Leaving his home
they-
with storms
they
and
took that shit.
besieged.
They took it.
They took his home. Yeah.
So now he's gonna be hiding out.
So he's like, I'm out this motherfucker now.
The hand of the king finally cornered Robert.
The hand of the king.
Um,
Tywin.
Who was it? Yeah,
Tywin Lannister
I
was
think
the
he was the
hand
hand
of
of the king then. I think he was.
So the hand of the king is against Robert.
Well,
But then
for
he
now,
endorses-
that's the trickery. This was why when I was listening to this, I was like, you can't take every little thing they say because Jaime was a part of the coup, which Tywin wanted to happen. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, this is weird so far. So Tywin and the Lannister army cornered Robert.
in
let's
the
keep
town
it.
of the Stony Sept and sent his soldiers door to door searching for the rebel leader. But the villagers hated the Mad King and loved Robert and kept him one step ahead of the soldiers.
Kept him one step ahead of Tywin.
All right, so now he's sneaking around because too many niggas is still on the king's side. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Until
You're in enemy
only one
territory.
refuge remained. As the soldiers closed in, all
He had a woman there with him. You saw
I
that?
told you, I said it. He was whoring and shit. He's still
Yeah.
whoring even in.
the town bells rang out.
Probably that nigga's daughter is
Hearing of
downstairs.
Robert's plight, our father and John Arryn had rushed to the Riverlands and enlisted our grandfather
See,
hostages.
this where she getting okay.
All right, rewind.
Confused as shit.
As the soldiers closed in, all the town bells rang out. Hearing of Robert's plight, our
Hearing of Robert's plight,
They were about to. It was about to
Arryn
pounce on
rushed to the
Robert.
Riverlands.
Ned Stark and Jon Arryn rushed to the Riverlands. The Riverlands are where the mom is people's from, right? The Blackfish.
Yeah, yeah.
And enlisted our grandfather Hostatully to help them.
The grandfather, the
Yeah.
Blackfish.
Yeah. Well, not
No, wait,
the
no,
black,
he's
not
the one
the
that
black,
died. They went to the funeral. That's the
not the
uncle.
blackfish. Same people, but
Yeah. I
Not
know
the
what you mean
Blackfish.
because that's the funeral was for him.
right.
That's what led them all there.
Whoa, what are you talking about? What funeral?
They all in the show, her father died,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and she had to go to his funeral.
Okay.
You know what, nigga? Liza Arryn killed him.
Probably.
It was
She
in
was
the
in love
show.
with Littlefinger.
All of them were in front of our love. She named Cersei, blah blah, and she named that nigga.
All right.
She killed that nigga, man. He didn't die of old age.
All right. Let's stick to this.
She killed her own dad.
Get confused.
All right.
Together, they routed the Hand's army and rescued Robert.
So they was about to pounce
Oh.
on Robert, and Jon Arryn and Ned
Yeah.
brought his forces that he went off to go get, and they saved Robert.
Yeah, we're here for you, my nigga. Yeah, tight.
It was last minute,
to
I
celebrate
guess.
and cement the Tully alliance,
Tully Alliance.
our father wed our mother Catelyn,
Ned wed Catelyn.
and John Arryn took our aunt Lysa.
So these
Okay.
two women were Tullys. Turned. Yeah, they were Tullys. Yeah, the two girls are Tullys. Catelyn and
Catelyn. She
and
went.
what's her name?
Liza. It's Catelyn and
she haven't
Liza.
even been playing this whole time. So Catelyn and Liza
They got
were Tullys, and they married Catelyn
Stark
to Ned to be a Stark,
and to be
Liza
from the Vale.
to be a Tully, to be a
Whatever that Vale shit.
yeah, what's the last
Jon
name?
Arryn.
Arryn, to be an Arryn.
Yeah.
Lady Arryn.
That's
Tully's turned
that
Arryns.
whack bitch with the little nigga on her tits.
Yeah.
She look kind of good right here though.
Only a fortnight later, both men rushed back into the field.
Okay, so after they got that
They
done,
went back to battle.
we marrying and shit. All right, let's go.
Beat the chicks. Beat the
Let's
chicks.
finish this shit up.
For the dragon had finally woken.
While my father's servants were losing
Skip.
my father's kingdom,
Well, my father sure was one of my father's kingdom.
my brother Rhaegar had been cooped up with
He was
his
taking care of John and
mistress whore.
his girl, his wife. This nigga's miswording the shit, but whatever.
Yeah, he's been over there kicking it with her and shit, chilling in that castle where she was born, give birth to John.
Yeah, I don't think she had the baby
Call that
yet.
Distraction. But now Rhaegar came to his senses and returned to King's Landing. He persuaded our father to summon his estranged friend, Lord Tywin Lannister.
This answers our question that we were debating about.
What?
He had her for some months.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No, nigga, he saw these wars and shit going down. He left in the beginning. All these wars broke out,
So
and now he's like, all right, I'm gonna come back. He had her up in that castle for some months.
I think.
So he hit it.
I
She
think
didn't show no belly.
I think-
and she got big and had the baby in
probably.
that castle.
I think now that we're looking at it this way, I think he took her because she was gonna show.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. So he took her before she could show.
I still don't think that nigga hit, but let's keep going.
Whatever, my nigga.
richest and most powerful lord in the realm. Rhaegar himself would lead the royal army against the usurper, Robert.
Rhaegar himself would lead the.
Rhaegar came home. Rhaegar told his dad to get Tywin, get some money. You're gonna get the soldiers, and I'm gonna take care of Robert and his rebellion.
Nigga, but you got Ned and you got the heir in there, and you got the Tullys with you now.
Well, he said he gonna take care of him.
All right, see how that worked out.
On the banks of the Trident, my brother fought the man whose wife he'd stolen, and who fought to steal his birthright in return. In the end,
Oh, so he did have that on his chest. He had the red Targaryen dragon on his chest made out of
Yeah.
ruby.
That's the house symbol.
Smash that shit.
Robert wanted it more. His hammer shattered my brother's armor, and its ruby fell into the
Oh, what the freak?
What the freak? Right when that nigga got wrecked.
What the freak was that?
Supreme victory, bro. Right when they showed the badge.
Oh, drunk! Fuck! Rody smashed that shit. Oh, drunk! Oh, man. Oh, shoot.
vanishing in the
That's epic.
With Rhaegar's defeat, nothing stood between Robert and King's Landing.
So the army that he conjured up with the money and all that.
When he saw not stags,
Wait a
but
minute.
lions outside his gates.
What?
His
Pause.
former
Why? Are you watching?
Watching? Nigga,
You not recording?
we've been streaming this whole time.
What the fuck? Why you click stream? Oh,
Nigga, we've been streaming this whole time.
that's on you. I'm over here enjoying the
Me
Game of
too.
Thrones, bruh.
Are we live, my nigga? Did I hit the wrong
Yeah,
button?
Stop stream. That's that raw. But anyway,
Nigga, we've been streaming this whole time, nigga.
all right, man. Let's get back into it.
Bring it, let's keep going.
What a comment.
This shit hot.
What a comment.
Hold on, hold on.
I wonder how many people knew we didn't know.
Nigga, let me tell you something right now. We had I clicked the wrong button. The record button is right under the stream button. I clicked stream.
This shit's live,
Nigga, this whole time,
bruh.
there's 200 people watching this right now.
Donation, what the fuck, bruh? What the fuck? Shout out to that donation, bro. Shout out to that $100 donation, bro.
Oh
DarkJoker, what's up?
my God.
We knew you didn't know. That's what's
We
up.
didn't know.
I love this shit.
This is a video.
I love this shit, bro.
This was supposed to be a video.
I love this shit. Exclusive.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, you know, I had a busy day today, bro. I got a lot of shit going on in my life, nigga.
Yeah.
You've been witness to this shit all day today.
This shit is
My brain
lit.
is gone.
This shit is lit. Bro, I'm done. This shit is lit.
I'm dead, nigga.
This shit is lit.
I'm dead, my nigga. Let me
I'll
pull
take the
up, man. Let me
exclusive.
pull up these comments real quick, nigga. This. Welcome to Jody's Corner. This is a mother.
Live stream,
It's a
bro.
live stream, my nigga. I was wondering what those alerts were. I thought,
Yeah.
yo, man,
Win.
That Ultra
Perfect.
Combo set that shit
Ultra-
off.
that Ultra combo from
Ultra,
DarkJoker.
right when he got bashed.
DarkJoker.
You can't time that shit, bro. That's
Oh my
what's up.
god. I thought the OBS was just tripping. We're live and there's 236 niggas in here.
It's just too
Jody,
lit.
you have one
Too
job.
lit, bro. One job.
Jody, you missed donations.
How many donations did you miss?
We heard some. I heard some
go back.
hyper.
Yeah, go
I heard
back.
some shit, man. DarkJoker, thank you for that, bro. We live.
We live. Niggas. My bad.
I had no earthly idea. Nigga.
Oh,
Let's give them what they want. Bro, let's finish our
this
shit.
comment section is lit.
Is it?
I love it.
We're stupid.
I love it.
I'm stupid, not you. I'm stupid.
Hey, I love it either way.
It's really easy though, man, to hit the wrong button though.
I love it. Yeah, they need to put some color on them two.
You
things.
feel me? That shit is right there. I'm tripping.
You didn't even hit start record though. That's fucked up. I mean, yeah.
DarkJoker. Oh my god. Hey, let's finish this video, bro.
All right,
let's
let's
make it.
finish the video, let's finish
Let's
the
at
video.
least make this a complete video, and then we'll start talking about it.
All right, but hold up.
Yeah.
So right here, when the Lannisters rolled up, the Mad King still thought the Lannisters was on his side. Spada bop bop.
The Mad King.
Yeah. Remember?
Yeah. Is that where we are already? Hold on.
Yeah.
Tywin Lannister had come to the capital with a force even Robert couldn't match.
He came to the capital. Let me in. We gonna
Yeah.
talk and figure out how to get these niggas.
Wreck Robert and what's his name?
Yeah.
Claiming to be loyal to the king.
See?
Yeah.
He opened the gates.
Trusting what he wanted to believe, Aerys ordered the gates opened, and the Lannister forces dutifully began to rape, pillage, and murder the king's actual loyal subjects.
Why'd he do that?
Who?
Tywin.
This goes back to that shit you kept talking about with the little nigga and the wife and I hate this nigga.
Oh
Goes back to I told
yeah.
you can't. This shit's kind of.
Oh nigga, I need that lore, my nigga. Is there lore for the Tywin Lannister and his wife?
Nah, that's not even in the books. I mean, it's
Where
there.
did she come from then?
No, because it's there, but it's not there. It's hinted at. Like you have to speculate. All the dealings with him hating Aerys and his wife and all that, you have to speculate. And I think it's only in the books. So
Oh my god.
it
So
never
this
comes
nigga
out
chose
on
to
set.
turn his back on this motherfucker. So all this time he just hated him.
Yeah, because he's supposed. Well, I think it's fact that he slept with his
Ex-wife.
his wife or whatever. But not facts, but in terms of
It's no common knowledge.
yeah, like
People knew
he
it.
slept with her, but you know.
Oh my god, bro. Now we have a chat looking at us.
They was gonna watch this regardless. This what's up.
Let's keep going.
When Eddard Stark finally arrived at the capital with Robert's army,
Pause that
he
shit.
found Lannister.
So they skipped real quick here. They came in. Lannisters came in, wrecked everybody's shit. Jaime did the deed, stabbed Aerys, because this is where they at. They jumped ship quick, and then Ned got here late with his forces.
Yeah, with all of the niggas, yeah.
So when Ned got here, the deed was done. Ned, Robert, the deed's done.
So they were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't gotta
So
fight.
you
nothing.
turned your back on your king.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen right here. You gonna tell him?
The banners hanging over the sacked city, Targaryen corpses littering its
And
streets,
Jamie and the...
and Sir Jaime Lannister sitting on the Iron Throne. Below him, the Mad King Aerys, whom Sir Jaime had sworn to guard, lay in a pool of his own blood from a sword thrust through his back. Lord Eddard might have thanked Sir Jaime for doing the realm a favor, but honorable as he was, Lord Eddard condemned Sir Jaime as a kingslayer,
Yep.
a name he would never escape.
That's tight.
So-
Even though you helped me win this shit,
Well, he's going by that shit like I keep saying, which you keep throwing back in my face. He swore allegiance to
the Mad King.
Yeah, and he went back on his word.
And Ned is like, even though because you stabbed him in the back, you helped me? Freak you, man. Nigga, that's tight. That is freaking honorable. Man, shout to Ned, bruh.
Unlike Lord Eddard, Robert appreciated my contribution to his glorious victory.
Just like you would. Good job, nigga.
Yeah.
Good job.
Not good job. All right. For sure.
Oh, is that the face he's wearing? Is that the face he's wearing?
Yeah.
He was mean to him in the show.
He tormented the shit out of him after that. He didn't want him there.
Oh shit.
He says I owe it to his father for my crown. Because of what Tywin did, bruh.
I hated him, bruh.
Kingslayer, get in here. We're trading war stories. You got any?
You got how you stabbed that nigga?
When was your first kill?
It's messed up.
Yeah, nigga, that shit tight, bro. Yeah, this nigga Robert Baratheon. That's me, nigga.
It's messed up.
That's me. I'll go up in there. So you turned your back on your king.
Good job.
Yes, I did. Get out of my chair. Kingslayer, I will pardon you. Make you part of my king's guard. You know Tywin said some shit. Well, perhaps you should pardon my son for
some silver
doing
tongue
his
bullshit.
deed.
Is that it? No, that's John Aaron.
Nigga, this shit is tight, bro. Let's keep going.
He pardoned me for my crime and even kept me on his king's guard. Besides about
Audio issues.
Claiming to be loyal to the king.
What freak going on?
Oh, you got the one ear?
I got no ears.
I got one ear.
You got one ear?
One ear.
I got no ears.
Push it in some more. Push it in. Robert, such a dark side. Robert is not my kind of guy.
Trusting
You got one ear?
wanted to believe
Yeah, one ear.
Ares ordered the gates
I got
open.
no ear. What the freak going on with the audio?
One ear, bro.
There we go. Let's try it now. There we go.
And the Lannister forces dutifully began to rape,
Robert
pillage,
seems shady.
and murder the king's actual
Shady.
royal son. Claim a pour of
Stay,
his own blood
stay.
through his back. But honorable as he
True, both of us had failed to protect our Targaryen charges, but perhaps that's what Robert liked most about us. When my father presented Robert with the bodies of Rhaegar's wife and 2 children,
My father presented who? Robert?
Go back. She told me she know. I was looking at Ned in the
both
back.
of us had failed to protect our Targaryen charges, but perhaps that's what Robert liked most about us. When my father presented Robert with the bodies of Rhaegar's wife and 2 children,
Rhaegar's wife and
That's
2
fucked
children.
That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's why Oberyn was pissed.
Yeah.
That he had the mountain.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Rhaegar. That proves Rhaegar.
No,
Tywin did know that he did send the mountain to kill.
Well, that's what they said. That's what in the show he implied, you know.
He implied it. It's fact now.
Because he presented the body.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. Somebody did it.
Stark hiked up his skirts and demanded Robert send their killer to Dorne and me to the wall.
My honorable nigga. Send this king slaying nigga to the wall.
And send
send
the killer
Yeah.
of them
To seek punish who killed these niggas? Send them to Dorne.
Dorne.
Wreck they shit.
Yeah.
Send this nigga to the wall. We gonna seek justice up in this bitch. Order.
Yeah, Robert like
Nah.
yeah.
Fucked up, bro. He's fucked up.
That's
Look at
kinda-
his face, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of bold.
But I saw what Ned couldn't. Robert was ashamed of the bodies, and more ashamed of his relief.
Why was he relieved?
He ain't got
The 2 children he had because they were Targaryen?
That's what he's coming up next. He want to kill all the Targaryen. These niggas got Targaryen blood.
He
They-
knew that
See?
Rhaegar's heirs had to die or his throne would never be safe. But glorious heroes didn't kill children. They simply didn't punish them.
There's the mountain.
There it is. And what he's saying, no punishment. Like Ned said, send this nigga to Dorne to seek punishment. Send this nigga to the wall. No punishment. Nah.
It makes that much more sense why Ned. I stripped Sir Clegane of all his land and title. Go get him and bring him out here and kill him and all that shit. Because he been wanting that nigga to die from way back when. When Ned became Hand of the King.
Yeah.
And the mountain was over there and the man complained about the mountain killing his people.
Oh, frick. That was...
Ned said, I strip him of his land and his title. I condemn him, sentence him to death. He sent the brother without banners to go hunt him down. That was Ned getting get back for what he couldn't get when Robert took his motherfucker, bro.
Ain't no get back. Justice.
Nah, it's not gonna get back.
Bruh.
That was harsh because everybody,
Justice.
Littlefinger, Cersei, all them were like, that's kind of my lord. That's kind of, think about what you're doing.
Justice.
That's bold.
He knew what he did in the past and he wasn't...
Nigga. And he condemned Tywin and he summoned him to court to answer for his crimes. He came after Tywin too.
Gotta get
He
these
did
niggas.
nah, nigga. He didn't like this
You gotta
shit
get these niggas, bro.
for what they did in the past.
Well, you know, like Bill realized...
Keep real, nigga.
Time should absolve you of your crimes,
Nigga.
bro.
This nigga Ned was getting some get back for
That's
this
not
shit.
a get back.
This is revenge for Ned.
They didn't kill Ned's brother and father.
It's revenge.
Justice.
It's justice's revenge. He wanted revenge.
Justice.
No. Yeah, for something that happened years ago.
Time ain't no...
nigga.
Time don't mean
Nigga,
shit.
Ned, this nigga Ned like, man, I couldn't get these niggas 18 years ago. But now you over here killing... Yeah, I'm going to get you now, motherfucker.
Justice.
Nah, Ned never liked these motherfuckers, bro.
He had good reason.
Nah,
That
he
one
had
killed
good
a
reason.
woman and a child.
Nah, he had
Fuck
good reason.
him.
Yeah, that shit was get back. 100.
Get back.
JJ King. You said that shit, nigga.
Wouldn't get back.
All right.
But, you know, justice.
No doubt I would have suffered a similar fate. But
What happened to his mama?
Whose mama? The mama's right there.
What happened to her?
Oh, you mean in the story? I have
Yeah.
no idea what happened when she gave, but they skipped over all that shit. I don't know.
my father had wisely
Ask
sent
them.
me and my pregnant mother to Dragonstone.
He ain't
So
gonna
his
say shit
mom
about
was
his
the
mom.
Mad King's wife?
Yeah.
She was young and shit.
Man, come on, man. Come on.
And sister, probably.
Come on. Probably.
When the usurper heroically sent men to kill me and my newborn sister to protect his stolen throne, a loyal knight smuggled us across the narrow sea.
I guess
to
they got the
Essos.
mama.
And so the last dragons of
Smuggled
Valyria,
us.
heirs to the greatest
The
dynasty
sister and
from
the
greatest
brother.
civilization
Where's the
world
mama?
has ever
Mama
known,
got.
slept in sewers and foraged for
They skipped
scraps
over a
in
lot, though,
alleyways,
right
one
here.
step ahead of the usurper's knives and one step behind the whispers of his spy master Varys. But we won't run forever.
Pause that shit. I don't like that little touch. Am I mistaken? Did she not start getting braided up when she started hanging with the
with the commissar.
yeah. When she was naked and shit, she just had her
Yeah.
right here now.
Yeah.
I mean, she rocking that shit as a kid, man.
Maybe
Maybe
she did it back then.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This
This nigga don't look like he belong here.
Hey, you took my bread.
Yeah. Hey, give my bread back, bitch. Hey, I kind of feel bad
for them.
Yeah,
Of course, they're children. I feel bad for them too. They had no nothing to do with any of this.
I'm thinking about
They have to run for their lives.
Viscera now. Even though I didn't like him,
I feel bad for him as a child, but then
he grew up.
he
You don't
turned.
care.
I saw what he turned into. He did that to himself.
I feel bad for his entire situation.
Fuck that.
Look at like I could imagine he's on some Aladdin shit. Like they're starving and running. This is a high blood. These are the Targaryens.
So that means he has to have an attitude towards his sister. I would let them and all of their horses.
Oh, yeah.
fuck you. Bro, the
That's
nigga
weird.
is too entitled.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
That's weird.
and humble
Yeah, no.
yourself, nigga.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
no.
fell from this.
Everything besides him being mean to his little sister, I'm okay with.
What? He feels that everybody should love and praise him because when he becomes this king, bro, he would be a terrible king just like Joffrey, bro. This nigga's
You think you would be a terrible king like Joffrey?
not like Joffrey's terrible, but he would be bad.
Yeah, he would be a bad king. Yes, he would. I agree.
I'm telling you.
But look at where he come from, bro. Like he's scared.
Look
right
at
now.
where he come from and look at where she came from. Right where he came from. In fact, she was born in it. And this nigga,
She was born in it.
and this
Molded by it.
terrible bread stealing mofo still can't humble himself. She was
Come on,
born
my
in it,
nigga.
bro.
You don't think he shared some of that bread loaf with his sister?
Of course he did.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
thought you were saying he
I'm
wasn't
talking
trying to-
about when it comes to royalty and stuff like that.
Alright.
How he felt entitled. She never felt like that.
Yeah, he's a douchebag. For
You
sure.
get what I'm saying?
No, he's a douchebag, but you know, like,
You giving it-
I get it.
you giving- you know, I'm not gonna say anything about the last video that was recorded.
Yeah, that last video that we
I'm
recorded.
gonna let that happen.
That
I'm gonna let
shit.
that happen. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say nothing
yeah,
about
we
that.
hit on that shit.
I'm gonna let that happen.
All right, but
Yeah, but this fool, nah. As a child, if I see his story, yeah, sure, I'll be like, oh, that's sad for a little kid. But this guy, I know what he turns into. I'm good.
all right, let's go.
One day I'll return to my kingdoms with an army, take back my throne, and repay all traitors with the only coin my family knows. Fire and blood.
Bro,
Woo!
bro, I'll tell you right now. Pause this shit.
Oh, nigga.
Pause this shit.
Damn.
Bro, if,
So y'all saw me pick the sword up and do all that shit?
was that this one?
They saw all that shit.
Triple combo.
Triple combo.
Triple. Fuck. The two illest Game of Thrones reviewers
Hell
on
yeah.
YouTube.
Better recognize.
Y'all
better
react to
recognize it.
ideas of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones mythology vids. Much love, bruhs. X-Men Phoenix delayed again. Whoa.
Didn't they show a trailer for that thing?
Yes, they just showed the
I
trailer. Is
didn't
that
watch it
real?
yet. I didn't watch it yet.
Is that real, bro? Oh, freak.
Bro, but
Thanks, man.
this shit, I think if they would have released this as on Game of Thrones on HBO before the show aired, bro, this shit would have been even more lit.
Nigga, what the frick? You preaching to the choir.
Bro, if I would have had all this knowledge, or at least this knowledge, coming into the show, because the show got me just off the show, right? So if I would have had all this knowledge of the White Walkers and these dragons and these white-haired fools, I'd be like, bruh, damn, I would have known where Khaleesi came from and all that shit. It would have struck me even harder, bro.
Yes, bro.
That shit would have been lit.
That's why I think that the show should be Robert's
If I know
Rebellion.
anybody, if you know anybody that hasn't watched the show, put them on lore first.
Yeah, put them on
Then
lore.
let them watch the show.
Fuck.
That shit explode.
I gotta, but it's hard to get somebody on lore who never watched the show.
That's true.
It's hard to.
The lore is a tough sell.
It's hard to. It's a tough sell.
because you don't have the visuals. You have to listen
You don't
to
have
nigga
the-
talking like I don't
exactly.
give a fuck. But I guess they still should watch it though. They should watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's crazy, bro. So now,
You haven't seen it?
You have a text message.
now we're looking at
Slush.
this chat. It's insane. Oh, J3 supposed to go live in a minute. I'm supposed to get dressed.
Shit.
We supposed to go. Hey, fuck, because they give it away now. They know you're gonna be on. The code gonna be on a live stream tonight for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And we was gonna go down there. Fuck. I had no idea I was live, my nigga.
Neither did I. Shit.
We had no idea that we were live this whole time. How long we been live? Let me see.
Check the time.
My nigga. I feel this is some cheesy shit, bro.
You playing this shit?
I ain't
No,
playing
I'm joking.
shit.
I'm joking. I'm just fucking with you.
I didn't know we was live this whole mother freaking time. We have been live for an hour and 3 minutes.
Oh, that's ain't nothing. That's cool. I was enjoying my Game of Thrones
An hour.
talk. You know, I love me some Game of Thrones. So
Shout out to Ned Stark.
my boy Ned.
We
baby.
we had no idea we were live. I pressed the wrong button. On OBS, there's a start recording button right next to start streaming. And they look like the same word. I clicked start streaming instead of start recording. And I thought we were recording a recorded video. That's what we were doing. What you guys all saw that whole time was me and the code recording a video that we would upload to you later.
That was the last part too.
That was the last part to the first part, which was lit.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
Nigga, we was live.
It's a good thing I didn't bring up anything from the shit before then.
Did we talk about personal shit?
No. Well, I don't really hide shit, so it don't matter with me. But I don't think so.
No, I'm saying,
Nah, I didn't talk about any
we didn't
rashes
talk,
or anything.
we didn't talk about how the league members that we hate secretly?
Nah.
All right. Sure.
That didn't happen, bro. Chill.
We didn't say, all right, for sure. Just goes to show how real we are, man.
That's
we was
right.
recording a video, keeping that shit trill. Hey, that's tight, man. We only went live on accident twice. This is the second time now.
I went live by accident the first time. It wasn't me. Who was it?
Nah, no, what we did was we went offline, but it didn't go off. We were still live. We thought we were offline, but we still kept it 100.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was real as a motherfucker, bro. She
Clint.
was crazy.
Hey, I think that happened to me one time. I was at my house, but I got up.
Let's make this a real live stream real quick. Put my sheet up.
I was playing the game and I was live,
There we go.
and I thought I cut the
Let's put the alerts on too. Then.
I thought I cut the live off, but I cut the stream off, but my camera was still up. I had my little camera on, so my camera was still aiming at my chair. Cause I thought I cut it off.
Yeah.
I got now lay down talking to my girl and shit. Blah blah
Fuck.
blah.
Were you alive?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was just on my chair.
Did it have audio?
Yeah, but I was on my bed, so it wasn't super loud. And then I thought about it. I was like, what if I would have sat down and started beating up in front of my computer, bro?
Fuck.
But yeah. I would
I
have
would love to tune into that shit.
fuck. I would have been busted.
I got a new keyboard, y'all.
I stretched my 2 minutes, so they would have got a good show.
What do we do? What is this? Game of Thrones history and lore?
Been shit. Pornhub.
It's Conquest and Rebellion, isn't it?
How many parts did we do in that part? I don't remember.
That was part 7, 8, and 9 we just did, I think. 7, 8, and 9. Part 7, 8, and 9. We're live now, son, but go ahead, come in.
We're live now. We would have been done, but we live.
I'm about to go offline again because we got to do other shit.
These fucking eyes.
These eyes.
These eyes, bro.
That is crazy, y'all.
Yeah, you gotta watch out when you're pushing them buttons.
We are. I gotta check the donations, man. They've been donating this whole time. Let me check them.
Oh yeah, we
Let's
had
see
a couple alerts.
We did. Let me see them.
Shout
People were
out.
probably trying to warn us, bro. DarkJoker,
You lied.
you the man for that shit,
My
bro.
pockets ain't deep.
DarkJoker knew. He knew he would. I didn't know.
Ultra.
Just
We
came
talked
to the
about that
birthday.
shit like it was nothing, and we went back.
I was like, what are the alerts doing going off? I don't understand. I'm dumb. All the hints were there. You're live, fool.
Ultra. I was gonna ask you that,
You should have, man.
but not about the live. Well, kinda. I was gonna say, are people donating while we offline? What kind of weird shit
Yeah,
is that?
son.
Have something I can snack on.
Go ahead.
I'm a little hungry.
This was legendary, baby. Shout out
Hell
to
yeah.
Eric Meekins, bruh. And
Who was trying? Everybody was trying.
DarkJoker, yeah, DarkJoker put that $100 in. Shout out to DarkJoker, bruh.
Shout out.
Put 100 down for that, boy. I appreciate you. DarkJoker, that 100, he put 100. That 100 saved my life just now,
That
bruh.
shit, right when that ruby chest was
Oh my
shattered.
gosh.
That shit was epic. I wonder, did he time it? Right when the...
Look at someone donated $2. If you know you're live, pick your nose, Jody.
We don't
I didn't know,
shit.
bro.
We don't know shit.
Isaiah Parks, man. Show that $10,
Damn.
bro.
Oh, latent shit.
Isaiah Parks with $10. I also feel we need an awesome comedic Egyptian-based show and series that will be dope. And he also said, he put another $10 and said,
Goddamn.
hey, y'all, what's up? But, hey, coming in with the love. Always, Isaiah. Shoot, who is this guy?
I don't know. I thought you knew him.
I know him, like, but I don't know him. Like, it's not like I would like to know him.
He said a what? Egyptian show?
Yeah,
I wanna
a show
see
for
it.
Egyptians.
I want to see a... Well, is he talking about like soap opera realistic type or like?
I think it's more like a Game of Thrones with Egypt and gods and pharaohs.
I want to see some type of Sphinx
Yeah.
and the cursed mummy type shit.
Yeah, that dark shit. I wouldn't be able to watch it.
I want to see some shit like that. That game. Was
Isaiah
dope.
Parks came through. He said, both my daddies are here. We here, bro. Isaiah, shout out to you.
My
So
son, what's
so
up?
nobody knew?
Some
It
people
says
knew.
K-Dot. He put $10. Daddy Jody and Papa Code freak YouTube. They blocked my review on that Lil Wayne and X song. I trimmed it and they still blocked it. I actually meant those honest words I had in the review. No lie. Bro, that's crazy, bro. I watched like half of that video before I had to go. He did a review of the Extentacion and Lil Wayne feature off the Carter 5. He was giving his opinion on it and how he felt about it. He played it, and that's why I don't do music on my channel, bro.
Yeah, you can't be playing shit.
They'll claim and shut your channel down off playing audio. It's crazy, man. But yeah, the only one who knew, who was it, Bernard? Bernard tried to let us know.
What's going on?
DarkJoker, he said, bro, we live. Or maybe DarkJoker didn't know. He just said, we live. We here, yeah.
I don't know. That shit was on point. Did he time the hit?
No, he didn't talk. No way he knew that hit was going to hit like that. As soon as that armor from Baratheon crushed his chest, oh, that was perfect, bro.
Point.
That was perfect. Oh, Gal's here. What's up, Emma? She says, yes, an Egyptian show. Cast Omar as an extra.
Cast who? Ain't that
Omar.
one dude?
Isaiah! Put the $100 down, baby. Oh, grease stained fat abs.
God
Grease
damn.
stained fat abs.
Sit down, man. You taking up a lot.
What you mean, bro?
Yeah, there you go.
I take a lot on the outside and the inside.
I'm good. Thanks.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
Pack
bro.
your own shit.
Isaiah! Woo! What's up? Oh, shoot, we coming through the headphones. Let's take this. Take these off.
No, we can take them off.
Yeah, let's unplug. Show that full hotness, bro. Your ears
That's
are
right.
sweating, huh?
Nah.
Mine were. Shoot.
I'm good.
What my man say, bro? Hey. That's crazy, bro. He says, yeah, Sphinx and dark stuff like spirits and shit. That
Yeah, I'm
creepy
with it.
shit.
I'm with it. I want all that Anubis shit.
Bro!
That sounds good.
He put 100 down on top of the 30, and DarkJoker put 100. Fuck. That's crazy, man. It's 4 o'clock. I guess we'll stay on for another 10 minutes before we shut the stream down. I'm so sorry, man. Like this, let's take these next 10 minutes, man. Let's answer some questions, man. Let's just holler at the. There they go. Look at them shits.
Hell yeah, I'm wearing my shit. Come on, man. Y'all know me.
He got those Egyptian 5s on, man.
Y'all know I'm wearing my shit.
Debbie up in here,
My
WG
feet can
in
breathe
here.
in this shit. No.
All right. I'm out the shower. What up? What's up, DarkJoker? Did you know that we were live, bro?
Did you time that hit?
No, he didn't time that hit. But
If
did
he
you know
timed it
that
on
we
the
didn't
press.
know? Did you suspect that we didn't know we were live, or did you drop the $100 just to be like, "Hey, we live, bruh"? I'm curious. What's up, Left Eye man? Left Eye up in here.
Damn.
Could start a fire with them heels. Fuck.
Bro, they ain't that ashy.
You got a lot of callus on them? I got some on mine.
It's kind of tough, but I don't think
It's tough.
it's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's just that my skin is real tough.
Yeah, mine is hard.
Yeah. It's something on there, though. It's
Jody,
something
we
on
all
there for
knew.
sure. We all knew. Speak for yourself.
He said, Uso told me. I just finished catching up on Game of Thrones. I can't wait for the final season. Uso caught up to the whole show, bro.
God damn.
Season 7's writing is way off,
J3 caught up?
but it's epic. Yeah, he been watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga late.
Jody, this lore video I sent you is lit. This is the best stream ever. You can't fake this. This was 100%. It's embarrassing, but it's like, I don't give a freak.
I'm not embarrassed.
I mean, it's embarrassing on my end because I should be more professional and know. Like, I slipped the button.
I guess.
I
It's
shouldn't
better
make
that
mistakes
way.
like that. But it's good that I keep that shit 100 no
We're
matter
allowed
who I
to make
am.
mistakes. You're human.
True. Shout out to my dire wolf, Simba. K-Dot, what's up, bro? He says, I literally trimmed the song down to 1 minute and other channels played the song longer. I got more than 500 views, but it won't slow me down. I saw you was getting views on that thing, boy.
The more views you get,
you was
the
getting
worse
views
it
on
gets.
that thing. But welcome to YouTube bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
K-Dot, bigger channels get more leeway than you. And I'm considered a small channel. So, me and you, we get treated like shit. And channels that have millions of subscribers and high hundreds of thousands, they get breaks.
Hell yeah.
They could play a song and they'll be fine. But as soon as you play something, they'll shut your shit down. Welcome to the bullshit that YouTube is.
It's advertising.
Exactly. YouTube is attacking Jody's Corner right now. They're stumbling my subscribers. They're desubscribing people from my channel on purpose. Every time I go live, they delete like 50 subscribers from my channel. YouTube is they don't like that we found a way to be successful on here that has nothing to do with their AdSense donations. YouTube is mad at that shit. They're like, who? I know they look at their analytics reports and they see these channels with millions of subscribers getting tens of thousands and millions of dollars, but they see all these other channels that have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 subscribers making maybe 500 to 1,000 to 2,000, and that's a lot. But then they see this channel with 40, not even 40,000 subscribers getting bread, and they're like,
Getting bread.
how is, what?
Where's my check?
Yeah, find out what's going on here. They dig a little deeper. Yeah, I just got back from checking Jody's Corner, and seems like he has a family there who and they donations. Donations? He only has 40,000 subscribers. How the freak is he getting donations like that? I know people with millions of subscribers don't get any donations like that. Well, sometimes people believe in the creator. Get out of my face, believe in the creator. You're fired.
Fuck.
Find out why this Jody's Corner is. Shut him down.
They know.
That's exactly what the freak is going on with me and YouTube, bro.
Let's be real. If they said shut him down, you'd be down. They didn't say that yet.
Well, hey, they gotta give me strikes to shut me down first. You can't just shut me down.
They got the button that hit what's her name?
Yeah, you're right.
Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get shut down. That's a literal shutdown, bro.
Bro.
Isaiah, you're right. They don't want us on the come up, bro.
Bro.
They don't want us on the come up.
Shit. I'm sorry. Somebody crushed her life or something. Something
you talking about her?
Bro.
My nigga, she saw somebody in the audience with a knife, bro. I'm convinced she saw someone in the audience like this. I can't get you, bitch.
I can't with that.
Here it is. Someone in the audience threatening her. She looks off to the audience and, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get you, bitch. What's wrong with you, huh? I'm gonna stop. Oh, shoot.
Bro. Shit. I refuse to believe she was okay. Something happened, man.
She has a mechanical brain, bro.
Something
and the
happened,
the white bosses and the corporate Illuminati are controlling her.
I don't believe in conspiracy, but some shit happened
Shit
right
going on right there.
bro.
It's something going on right there.
Right there. That
She was
shit
talking trash to the wrong guy and he put that button on her.
It was off the wall.
K-Dot said they don't
response.
support us because we're too sus. Man, I guess, man.
Come on out, get community support.
Nah, because they love that gay shit, but they just don't like us, bro.
That shit's funny.
We're black. We're hood and we say what we want.
I can't wait for that shit to be one up. The destruction that happened to her, that shit needs to be one up by something.
Hey Dog said, how much you make per stream? I don't know you, so that's classified.
That's classified.
Yeah.
G14 classified.
I know that you're new. You're not a subscriber of mine. I know most of my subscribers. I know most of the subscribers who comment. So either you're a lurker or you're just new. But I'll tell you this. One night, we had a $7,000 stream in one night. That's the biggest night I've ever had. But
that's crazy.
This man, Blue Ranger, is something else. Him combined with other subscribers on this channel, the highest that I have had in a stream was $7,000, all from Super Chat, Streamlabs, and PayPal. It's just fantastic. And then like the one under that was like $5,000. It was $6,000. Like I had a $6,000. That shit is crazy. Those are the high ones. Those aren't normal. Normal is much lower than that. But I just wanted to throw that out there because I'm proud of it. Kofi said, "LOL, freak him, Jody." Shout out to Alyssa Jet. Alyssa Jet just put a dub up in here. That's a new donation from a new person. Hopefully, Alyssa, you subscribe. But she just put a dub in this bitch.
You better subscribe.
Oh, she look kind of cute too. Oh, she looking kind of nice in that little circle. I see a little circle with a smile and some smoky eyes. I see you got your T cross T going on. A little bit of foundation, not too much concealer and shit. Your bridge looking fine. You know what I'm saying? Eyeshadow looking on point. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see.
Shout out to that $20.
You know what
though.
she look like? What's the chick name that plays Cheetah from here? I'm blind as fuck. So.
Oh, freak. Why am I drawing a blank on her? I know who she is.
Me too, but
freaking yeah.
They gonna put it right there.
They gonna put it in the comment section.
Pop up right here. Who plays Cheetah?
YouTube against the sus. I don't think it's the sus, bro.
See,
Kristen Wiig. Thank you. Yeah, Kristen Wiig.
She look just like her.
She looks like Kristen Wiig.
For me, I'm blind.
No. Hey, check her out though.
You win.
Hope I didn't insult you. I hope I didn't insult you.
Kristen Wiig is cute, bro.
If you ask X-Files.
But Kristen Wiig is like 50, 40 something.
She's 50?
And she's still cute.
She's white?
She's not 50. She's in her 40s.
Okay.
She's like 45, something like that.
That's still kind of good. Let me stop right there.
I'm looking for her. Like, I thought I saw her comment in the comment section earlier. Alyssa Jet. I thought I saw her comment. Shout out to you, Alyssa. Boop, boop. Thank you very much for that donation. That's love right there. I appreciate it. It's that shit. It's like her. Alyssa Jet never commented. She's probably new. I've never seen her before.
Real recognized.
It's that
real.
It's that real recognized.
That's
real.
Right.
Just keep that shit real, bro.
Keep it 100. Just keep it 100. We thought we was alive. We was live. Just keep it 100.
DarkJoker says they hate people they can't control. There are no strings on me.
You ain't lying though. You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You should have used the Joker line. It would have been more dope. But you know.
What do you mean? What was the Joker line?
Freak. I'm an agent of chaos.
Oh, chaos?
Yeah.
I'm an agent of chaos. You know the thing about chaos? It's fair.
That's right.
Hey, there she is again.
That's because of his name, you know, Dark.
Shout out to Alyssa. There she go. Hey, put another dub down. Put that motherfucking deuces up. Bring it out the Black Panther. Where you at, BP? Show yourself. I want to see you. No. There he is.
Goddamn.
She says, no, I think you, and rewatch. She says, no, I thank you.
Yeah.
And I rewatch your Game of Thrones episodes again and again. Tight. Oh, so you was watching the Game of Thrones stuff with us then this whole time.
That's what's up.
Alyssa, would you believe that we didn't know we were live? Would you believe that I was so careless and clumsy?
Careless. Chill, bro.
Not careless, huh?
We was just
That's
excited
a simple
to get
mistake.
it popping, bro.
Yeah.
Push that
Why were we excited to get it popping though?
The lore was popping. We wanted to see what's gonna happen next.
I'm telling you that. All right, because we recorded. This is chapter 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. We did chapters 5, 6, and 7. We did 5, 6, and 7, and that was like an hour video.
Shit was lit,
and it got lit. So I'm gonna upload that later. You guys have this one already.
Yeah. When it comes out, all I'm gonna say, not spoilers. How do you say it? Preview. Don't judge me.
Oh my god!
don't judge me when that shit come out.
You are a sick.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me when that shit come out. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't judge me. I said some things. I said some things that I meant. Don't judge me. I'm just saying.
Man, there's a lot of shit that I done said. There's a lot of shit that been said on Jody's Corner before. But this nigga Kode came out of the shadows, out of the fiery pits of hell itself.
Bullshit.
To speak what he spoke about this show, bruh.
Don't judge me.
He put himself inside the cloak of another character in this show.
That's right.
And the stuff that he said blew me away.
I stand by it.
That's the cold part.
Stand by it.
Don't
judge me. Don't judge me.
Oh my God. Watch it.
I ain't gonna say shit. You gotta watch it to know what I said.
I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it over the weekend since this one's already freaking up. Yeah. Might as well. Kingpin said the Last Jedi trailer reaction got me up in here, up in this beach. Fucking Last Jedi, bro. So happy I sent you this lore on Twitter months ago. Glad you liked it. Yeah, I got this from you, Aliko. I got this from you. And K-Dot. Shout out to my man K-Dot. Putting that dime down. K-Dot says, people scared of your honesty. Y'all win at Disney, Warner Brothers, and Hollywood. Jody, think about it. How many channels went at Infinity War? Barely any but you. Did YouTube promote anybody but you? YouTube promoted only the fake shit.
I don't know why
Disney
they go
is
so
powerful,
hard.
man.
I don't know why they go so hard. It's just an opinion. Everybody's entitled to one. What the fuck?
Opinions are dangerous, bro.
I know they are,
Hey,
but
niggas Game of Thrones, nigga. Opinions will get your whole family line slaughtered.
that's true.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying
opinions are dangerous.
you shouldn't be hurt from an opinion in terms of you know what I'm saying.
Stream Hall of Fame today. Dying when you pulled out the sword, bruh. This show, after watching that lore, y'all saw it. After watching that lore, nigga, that was in this episode. This is the live shit.
Shit, I said no.
No, that was the other video. That was the other video, bro. You're good. They didn't see it yet.
'Cause I heard a sword.
No, they didn't see it, nigga. Fuck.
Bad. Oh shit.
That shit just make you want to go to battle, bro. Like, come with me, Ned.
I ain't trying to go. I ain't going. Ned ain't going with you.
Oh, shit, let's go, motherfucker. That shit tight, bro. Shout out to that sword, man. Shout out to this show, man. This show is live, bro. When season 8 hits, Jody's Corner's finna blow up and just wreck this whole shit, bro.
And
Like,
better
all the
believe if it's trash, cause they got a lot to.
Nigga, I was, in my live reactions, I was saying that the writing was bad in this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
was-
but
I was like, what
but
the freak? This ain't Tyrion.
Yeah,
my
we
nigga.
already talked about it, but Game of Thrones bad is still good. I'm talking about once they really fall. You know what I'm saying?
They could
If
really fall if this shit don't
because
work, my nigga.
there's a lot to wrap up. So if that final season 8 isn't like a good example is Breaking Bad, which I know they had their reasons. Because Breaking Bad was so good.
Yeah, that script got stolen.
Yeah, and then but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
if it falls
it
off
ended
like
bad.
that,
Yeah, it
it's
ended
like,
bad. Yeah,
yeah,
it was a bad ending.
show's so good and you're gonna end it like that. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Hope Game of Thrones don't go out like
Bye,
that.
gal. Bye, Emma. See you.
Hope people
You
leave.
still watching it? Tight. I heard that the Superman trailer leaked.
Superman trailer.
Well, some people told me, don't know if it's true or not. Hope since DC's not focusing on Earth too. Nah, I don't think so. TJ Tunes put a dime sack. Shout out to you, TJ Tunes. I see you, man. My nigga said, Edison, you two and I had a good laugh out of you guys just realizing that you're alive. Anyways, Jody, I enjoyed your review and standard of the standard on YouTube reaction on that X-Men trailer. Even better than the solo reaction. I think that's J3. Want to go ahead and get that door. He wondering like, why is this nigga Jody live on my stream day? I think J3 just pulled up to my house before he goes down to the studio. Yep. You saw that we was live?
Hell yeah, I saw that shit.
Why you didn't call me?
I don't have my phone.
Shit was an accident, bro.
Put my shit off.
That shit was
Nigga, we was live this whole time and didn't know.
Who's talking shit?
Oh, so you didn't know?
I didn't know. I just clicked over to do my settings, and I saw y'all were live.
Nigga,
you didn't know.
we were recording Game of Thrones videos and I accidentally hit start streaming instead of start recording.
Gangsta shit.
And we were streaming for 45 minutes and we had no idea we were live.
Niggas was watching.
I was wondering why
It
the
was
Ultra
donating, bro.
combo. I said, what's wrong with OBS? So what the freak is going on?
Shit was weird.
Ultra! I'm like, what the freak? Nigga, we live?
That's some funny shit. It's forced habit.
I'm just glad that we just kept that shit real. I ain't saying nothing weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nigga,
Shit.
we were live
Weird.
this whole time. This was supposed to be a recorded video.
Yeah, I saw the review. I said, damn, that's kind of bold. Maybe I don't know.
No.
Kind of like sometimes you might have to edit that shit.
Bruh.
Funny. That's funny shit.
So DarkJoker put 100 and said, we're live. And I think he was trying to look out. Uso knew. And he told DarkJoker. And DarkJoker said, all right, for sure. I got you, my nigga. 100. This will get their attention. So we're about to end this because we got to go down to the stream, man, for
This is turning
J3,
into
bro.
something else.
Yeah, I got the code with me, hiding with me all day. So we're going to go take that shit
You
down,
been sleeping?
down to the studio
No, I
over
was
there.
off for 3 days. I go back to work tonight, though.
Birthday again.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy 52nd birthday, bro.
Fuck.
That's what's up, man. So this is a preview of the live stream. There's 3 parts of the people that's gonna be in the live stream. Shout out to Ashton Lampkin. Ashton, what's up with you, bro? Hey, Jody and Kode, I'm 300 miles away from home for school and watching y'all. Y'all make me feel like I'm at home, bruh. Because that's what's up, man. From my house to your house or wherever the freak you at, bruh. We home, bro.
T-shirt on.
This shit is crazy. Ashton, did you see this whole shit going down, bruh?
These niggas upstairs.
That's what like, who the freak is that? That's probably E. Let's get. I bet that's E. I bet that's E.
Yeah. E.
Nah, that's a friend. JoJo.
Hey, Jalise.
It was all wrong.
JoJo.
I was about to switch my vote.
JoJo's female friend is here. Oh, you spending the night tonight? Ooh, awesome. So you guys can play tomorrow too.
Spending the night on Friday. That's what's up.
JoJo.
You gotta get dressed, huh? You be in there naked.
Guess who's here? Melissa's at the door.
Elise?
Yep, she wants to play.
Alright, hold on. Watch, I'm gonna show her that big thing.
Whoa.
I'll be there in a second.
Shut the fuck up, Code. You a kid, man.
I'm sorry. I'm
Kid, bro.
sorry.
You a kid.
I didn't say shit, bro.
No,
That's just in my mind.
You a dark
I left it
motherfucker,
safe.
bro.
I kept it safe.
You a
He
dark.
said what?
You a dark-minded
What makes it even worse?
motherfucker.
What makes it even worse?
I don't think they heard that. I don't think they heard that at
What's
home.
worse? That's what it is. I'm like, what the?
Oh my
Alright, I
god.
understood.
Oh
That shit's
shit.
funny.
Oh my god.
Oh
I don't
shit.
think they heard. They heard it. Oh, they heard that shit. He was talking about a
He
Lego.
didn't hear it though. It's okay.
He didn't hear it.
He's
Oh,
talking about
shit.
a big Lego castle that he made. That's my boy.
Yeah, that she's really. I'm sure that big thing. Oh shit.
Ah.
That's funny.
Shout out to CB, bruh, for that
I'm
$5,
sorry.
bruh.
That shit happened all by itself.
Sidby says, I missed everything. I just had to donate for that Game of Thrones.
Shit.
Much love, bro. And shout out to my nigga Kode, bro.
Oh shit.
Shout out to you,
Real
bro.
recognized, real. That's
I
what's up.
suppose.
Man. That shit happened all by itself, man. Jesus.
This was a dedicated upload that got exposed as being live. We had no idea.
Why was OBS on anyway though?
It was recording.
I record through OBS.
Oh, you do that? Okay.
Yes, I
Oh,
was
so-
recording through OBS. Yeah,
it
so
is.
I thought I hit that, but I hit that.
Makes sense now.
You want to show the camera your big creation, JoJo? You want to show everybody your big mansion that you made? Scratch. Show it. Show them what you got. My son made this right here. He spent 2 days on it. Booyah! Now give him a tour.
So these windows open over here down here, and there's like a clock down. There's like clock down here. The table.
A table?
And the kitchen is down in the second floor, and right here is the little balcony.
A balcony.
And over there is a jacuzzi.
And you have Batgirl over here chilling at the table with the rest of the heroes?
Yeah, and this is a TV right there.
Oh, they're all watching TV.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you have the pool over here. That's why it's blue. Okay. You can go ahead and show Melissa. And I guess you can play outside for a little while.
That's a lot. I don't think I could deal with Legos if I was a kid.
Yeah, I need to create a mind.
A creative mind. Yeah, okay.
That's some funny shit.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, so thank you guys all for for tuning into this shit, bro. Anything you want to say to them before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, I was wrecked by all the weird surprises.
This day was crazy, bro.
Did y'all do it was on the lore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It should turn into something else.
Yeah,
but
we did a whole hour video before this one, and then we did this one, and then I guess I hit the wrong button and this one went live.
Yeah.
But we recorded at least 2 hours worth of content. I actually I was gonna do another one, but nigga, I didn't realize how much time was flying by.
That shit is gravitating.
When you talk Game of Thrones,
Yeah. I was trying.
when me and this nigga talk Game of Thrones, bro,
It's Game of Thrones.
it won't stop.
It's Game of Thrones.
It just won't stop.
What y'all learn?
I learned a lot.
I learned a couple things.
I learned a lot.
The biggest thing I learned is where the King's Landing.
I know why
built
King's
up.
Landing is called King's Landing. I
Yeah,
know
where
about the
it's built
Iron
up
Throne, with how that's built.
It wasn't because the dragon, had a king and let his ass go on King's Landing.
No,
Hey, he landed here.
Nah.
I'm alive.
Yeah, that was my little boy JoJo. You know, yeah. SSJ K-Dot. Shout out to K-Dot, bro. I appreciate you, man. He says, pull up J3. You know YouTube blocked my review on that Lil Wayne and X song.
Yep.
I sent you that Titans clip in that chat Discord. That show. I showed you, in Discord. That show is an F. A fat F.
Okay. I'll
The
go
Titans
to
clip.
I'll go to it. Yeah, man, they gonna block all that little Wayne shit. You gotta really be pay attention to all that
Some
shit.
shit that went down with Discord. I almost was gonna delete that shit, bro.
What last night?
Yeah, my nigga.
I was in there last night talking about hip hop.
And no one talked to you about nothing, huh?
Nah, I just came in. I was asking about Lil Wayne real quick.
Serge says I was chiclets at the border at his age. I was selling chiclets. Chiclet. As soon as you get off the boat, chiclet. Them little kids run up to you. Chiclet. It's gum. Chiclet.
I don't speak no Spanish.
But you know when you go across the border, them kids run up to you. Chiclet.
Yeah, at the same
and you
time,
just buy it.
Somebody's taking your
You
wallet.
just buy it.
Niggas like, oh, here you go. The fuck, where my money at? Little nigga running with little flip flops and shit.
Exactly,
Bro.
bro.
Where my shit go?
So yeah, that's just what you do. When you ever go to Mexico,
You just buy
and the
it.
kids run up to you with Chick-fil-A, just throw a couple dollars. Like, here you go, and protect your pockets.
Just imagine Vegas, them
keep your
little
gun.
Hispanic dudes with them porno things.
Yeah. Fly.
Nigga, next thing you know, you have a booklet.
your
Where the
gun.
fuck this shit come
Yeah.
from, nigga?
Yeah, don't stick around the Chick-fil-A kids too long because you'll end up with no watch, no phone, and no wallet, my nigga. Just give the dollars and keep going.
And your kidneys be removed, and you don't even know.
Like, what's wrong? I don't feel whole.
Got stitches and
Nigga, heart is go. You got stitches. You got the whole scar, my nigga. Like that shit healed already. What happened? What is this
Those niggas
shit?
savage in Mexico, nigga.
That's fucked
Fuck,
up.
nigga, shit. Nigga heart gone and shit. Nigga
Oh.
blood missing and shit.
Oh,
shit.
That shit be
Got
gone,
me.
my nigga.
No comment on the Mexican.
But anyway, with the
lifestyle.
Discord shit though, bro, they called us all like rapists and shit, man. For that Bill Cosby segment on your stream, nigga. I
There's
went
a
ham
Bill
on nigga. I
Cosby
banned
segment?
Darius. I banned Arkham. I banned like 4-5 niggas, man. I
Damn.
thought about shutting the whole shit down, bro. They called us all sick, like rapey, and they say y'all niggas are making excuses to rape women, all kind of weird
Bill Cosby
shit.
didn't go to jail for rape. People gotta realize that he didn't go. He went for
Drugging them and shit.
drugging them, but they wouldn't.
Well, I don't know
he
the
didn't
details
go to.
like that, but they were misconstruing what I was saying,
And-
what I was saying, they put words in my mouth and just judged the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah, because if you didn't go one way or the other, you was considered.
Exactly,
you know what I
bro.
mean? Yeah.
Exactly, that shit crazy, bro. So I'm still gonna figure it out what I'm gonna do with that shit though.
I feel you on that. Shout out to everybody else though, man. Hey, I think the best way to talk to us is on Twitter and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Lee? Can I get a link to Discord? Love y'all.
Shit,
Solo, I don't know,
It
bro.
might not be there tomorrow.
I don't know, bro. Just hold. Let's hold up for that. Let's hold up. There might not be no Discord, bro.
Yeah.
Discord is definitely messy right now. I gotta clean it up. I'm gonna clean the stuff. We gotta clean stuff up if we keep it before we start inviting new people in, because
It's back to what it was doing earlier.
It's cancerous right now.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
When I went to jail, I used to beat niggas with a sock and had 3 bars of soap in it. I was in jail ever since I was 5. Jody and Jay, not rapists. There you go.
Nah, I ain't no rapist, man. I don't believe in none of that shit, but I do know motherfuckers be lying. If you can just say some shit, now you go to jail for allegations now, nigga.
Yeah, when you get your career shut down for allegations. Yup.
Fuck, nigga.
Allegations will kill
I
your
wasn't
career.
even there, nigga. That bitch lying.
All right, DarkJoker, you tagged me in the video. I see you.
He said,
I sent you a vid on Twitter
oh yeah,
for the live stream, Mr. Dustkicker.
I fuck Raph. That bitch lying.
All right, we about to get up out of here though. Let me see.
That shit funny.
Oh yeah, niggas did hit me up.
What? Oh,
Niggas
that's the
DM
topic
the
today.
shit out of me. Left Eye said, "You live right now, my nigga. Not sure if you're doing that on purpose or not, but Balai, you know you live right now, right? J Cello, bro, do you know you're live right now? But BJ Phantom,
No shit.
yo Jody Joe, you know you live, right? Static, Raiden, Bogart, and some other niggas.
That's the
Mr.
nigga.
Dustkicker made a video?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it. It's funny, bro.
Oh, you gonna
it's
play
the whole 10 minutes, and he got close-ups and shit, and it's a scene with Savage go like this. One nigga, he says, when Chubizi drops the message, nigga mouth open. Shit's funny. I watched that shit like 3 times.
I haven't seen it, bro.
Nigga, my old darkness, my old friend. Nigga, all that shit in there.
Tight.
Gonna play it.
So we got to get to that shit, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much, man. These donations was crazy. Shout out to you sending them to let me know that I was live.
Wow.
This you know, I've been going through a lot, man, a lot. So all this shit combined with brain fart.
Nice little break. I feel you.
Exactly. So I'm gonna be a little bit turned down for J3 stream, considering all of the, but I'm gonna still be me. So shout out to everybody who's been here. Shout out to my new girl who donated those back-to-back dubs. Shout out to this $100 month ring. This nigga Isaiah, he's back.
Yeah, Isaiah, he's back.
He's back. There he is.
Shout out to Isaiah Party, man.
Shout out to that Sphinx Egyptian show you want. That might be tight. It'll have to be rated R. It'll have to be on HBO.
Huh?
He wanted an Egyptian pharaoh, evil, dark, twisted Sphinx, Game of Thrones type of show on HBO.
I'm with that.
And
You know
Egypt
some
and
niggas
shit.
gonna be getting sacrificed and shit, motherfuckers.
All that. I can't watch it. I won't be able to watch
shit.
it.
So I can watch it.
All right,
Just
peace out.
imagine year one,
Squeeze.
but rated R and shit, like to the max, nigga.
I'm down.
HG Squeeze said, "What's good, Jody and Batman? How are you guys?" Oh, snap! It's the code. What's up? He said, "What's up, man? I just came to say hi and drop a 5. I love y'all." See what I'm talking about?
That's what's
I just came to say hi and drop a 5.
Yeah, man.
This is the family that has been built,
Yeah.
and it's love. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I'm Jody Joe. That's J3 the Batman right there. And that's the man, the myth, the legend, the code himself. These Game of Thrones sheets is lit, homie. I gotta tell you, I love you for them shits, bro. Season 8 gonna be motherfucking lit. You already know.
Lit.
I'll see you guys for the next Game of Thrones
That shit
video.
gonna be weak as fuck. Shout out to
I
Cersei
hope
forever,
you-
nigga.
Fucks.
Hey, I'll take anybody else so long as it ain't Tommen. I'm Jody Joe, and we the crew. We out this thing. Deuces.
Shout out to Mistakes.